Cash payments only with an ID? It's already decided. The European Union has approved new regulations that will permanently change the way we pay for purchases. Starting in 2027, cash transactions exceeding €10,000 will be banned. Moreover, presenting an ID will become mandatory for certain cash payments. This decision was made by the European Parliament as part of efforts to combat money laundering and the financing of terrorism.
For countries outside the Eurozone, like Poland, this limit will be converted into local currency. This means that cash payments will be prohibited for amounts exceeding approximately 42,500 zlotys. But that's not all. Member states will also be allowed to introduce even lower limits, as low as €5,000.
The new regulations will apply to everyone, both private individuals and businesses. It will no longer be possible to pay in cash for expensive cars, works of art, jewelry, or costly renovations. For example, if you want to buy a new car with cash, you may face complications. The bank might not process the transfer without an in-person visit and a clear explanation of the payment's purpose.
What's more, starting in 2027, you will be required to present an identity document for any cash payments exceeding €3,000. This requirement will primarily apply to sectors most vulnerable to criminal activity, such as banks, financial institutions, real estate agencies, casinos, luxury goods dealers, asset managers, and cryptocurrency exchanges and wallets.
In practice, this means that anonymous cash transactions above that amount will no longer be possible. Poland already has limits in place for businesses. They cannot settle transactions in cash exceeding 15,000 zlotys. However, the new EU law may prompt the Polish government to tighten these rules for private individuals as well. It's even possible that the requirement to show ID for cash payments over €3,000 could be introduced earlier than the EU deadline.
The new rules are set to take effect in 2027, but not all entities will have to comply immediately. For example, sports clubs have been granted an extended transition period until 2029. During this time, member states are required to align their national laws with EU standards, establish monitoring systems, and implement control mechanisms.
Cash, although still legal, will be subject to increasing restrictions. These upcoming changes are something every consumer and business owner needs to be aware of.